for these conditions. And I found a little bit of information about CBD, and I, again, really fatigued, not feeling well, just looking for an answer, a solution, and I'm like, this is what I need. So I went and got a medical marijuana recommendation, and I went and got some CBD, and I tried a bunch of them, and over the course of a few years I was getting worse, and I just thought there had to be something more.
And this was some 6 years ago, am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
So the industry was far less evolved than it is now. I mean, Janice, you've been in it for
over 12 years.
For over 12 years, and I mean, you're a pioneer. You were back there hacking your way through the
When we were
woods.
making edible crackers for the dog, we were definitely in the dark ages.
But when I started doing, I got to the point after taking all this stuff and thinking that there had to be something more. At the end of 2016, I was left feeling devastated, and my bank account was a lot lower due to the thousands I was spending on all of these products, hoping that the miracle was going to happen. And instead, I was just experiencing more and more symptoms, and now the outward expression of everything had gotten worse. I had sores and lesions all over my face and neck, and let's just be honest, vanity was a little important to me, and this was crossing the line. You couldn't tell if my kidneys were bleeding from looking at me, but you could see that I had something going on if I had sores everywhere. So I just felt defeated. I felt disappointed. I felt like there was something missing, and I started doing research to figure out why the products I was using weren't working. And I stumbled upon the endocannabinoid system discovery. I stumbled on the story of Raphael Mechoulam and his commitment to finding out how our bodies respond to cannabis. We knew anecdotally for centuries people had been using cannabis, but no one understood how. And that research led to this discovery that we have a system with the largest amount of receptors of any receptor system in the human body.
That is amazing. And by the way, remember that what people were using largely was THC. CBD was a side product.
They didn't know about it. It could have been a key part in some of it, but they didn't even know because those compounds hadn't been isolated or synthesized.
Of which there are dozens, maybe hundreds more that have not been isolated and
Exactly.
synthesized. So we know only, we've not even scratched the smallest piece of surface here.
I say anyone who thinks that they know everything about it is full of it.
That's very true. I have to agree with her.
Because
The
there's
minute
so
you
much.
think you know everything, you know nothing.
The more we learn on the show,
Is the more we know, is
that
the
we
more we don't know.
know. Yes.
That's it. But
It is an abyss that we tremble
It's
over.
the stories that we're getting from our guests that are giving us the best information to move forward, because everyone that's walked in these stores has had a story
Mhm.
of how they got connected to it. And because the U.S. government doesn't want to give us any studies, we'll just keep finding all the people with the stories.
yeah, there's, one of the things that